Is your mic on?
Yeah.
All right, shalom. This is Brother Mashaba. Come back at you with another lesson. First, before I get into it, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kabudash. Second thing we want to do is give the honor to all the elders and apostles of the millstone and citations to all you brothers that are pushing shoot the boats and serving with charity. All right, so I'm joined by the brother.
That's irrelevant.
And we're about to go in on these 2/3. All right, the title of the lesson is don't take these pathetic 2/3 serious. All right, because a lot of these niggas in the world don't even got a purpose in life for real. All right, a lot of these niggas, not trying to, promote Esau's, American dream, but a lot of these niggas after high school just become straight bums. They become, niggas that stand on the block of the corner store getting high. All right, barely making ends meet, with 2 jobs or whatever, or just shit, any job if they have one. They probably living with their old ass mama. All right, with all their cousins and shit. Okay, but and these are niggas that think they can scoff us. All right, that think they can say that think that it can curse the Lord, man. All right, low down, pathetic worm, niggas like that, man. All right, but this is 2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 3. Know this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers, walking after their own lusts, and saying, where's the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of the creation. For this they willingly are ignorant of that by the word of Yahweh the heavens were of old, and the earth standing out of the water and in the water. See, the scoffers coming in their own lust. All right, just this past camp. All right, there's a scoffer, who drove by. All right, and he said, he didn't even say the name right. All right, he actually cursed a false name, so jokes on his ass, and he marked too. All right, he said, F Yahweh. All right, and it's something about we the gods. All right, yes, we are the children of the Most High, which makes us little gods, but we wouldn't be nowhere without him. And then he drove back, and he threw up gang signs at us, man, and continue to drive, man. All right, that man is marked for destruction. All right, and the terrible one. He might lose. He might get them fingers eaten by a dog in the times of Jacob's trouble with them gang signs. He was trying to throw up, man. All right, you had a precept.
Yeah, because I just want to bring this out because, and that's why we got to be wise in certain situations, man, because, these people out here are bugged out and just ready to lose it all, man. This is Proverbs 15 and verse 1, a soft answer turneth away wrath, but grievous words stir up anger. Right, man? So if we had, cussed him out or did anything, he could have pulled out a gun. He was so determined that he stopped and said something the first time, and then he came back and started throwing up gang signs and shit. Of course, brothers was confused, so we were just sitting there. But, had we had said something crazy to him, he probably would have did something, man. And that's why the title of this lesson is we can't take them serious. Because while he's doing that, we just laughing at him because he's just so dumb. We're not even supposed to take things like that serious, man.
Right.
If they don't got a genuine question, there's no point in arguing with them, because they're ready to crash at any moment.
Right, man. All right, and thing is, I almost felt like that precept was off topic, but it really wasn't, man, because as you said, the title of this lesson, don't take these 2/3 serious. All right, you get into an argument with them and forget, how you that you stand above them as elect, as a hopeful elect man of the Lord. All right, you don't want to bring yourself down to their level. All right, scripture say, answer not a fool according to his folly. All right, lest thou be like unto him. All right, so you don't want to lower down to these niggas where now acting just as ignorant as he is, man.
Exactly.
All right, but this is Wisdom of Solomon chapter 5 and verse 1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him, and made no account of his labors. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they look for. All right, man, and that goes, not only for these heathens and Edomites, but also for you 2/3. All right, that just try to degrade us. All right, say we look homeless. All right, like that man did. Try to curse the Lord out. All right, and again, he ain't even say the right name, but his ass definitely still marked. All right, for offending the prophets of the Lord. All right.
Yeah, because the first time we drove past, he said, "Fuck y'all."
Right.
You know?
And shit. This is our words coming from the Most High, man. So you saying at first you saying F Yahweh Shai and then F Yahweh, man. All right. But this is verse 3. And then they repenting and groaning for anguish, the spirit shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometimes in derision and a proverb of reproach. You fools account his life madness and his end to be without honor. How is he numbered among the children of Yahweh, and his lot is among the saints? That's what y'all niggas gonna be thinking in those latter days, man. All right, y'all gonna be thinking, I really scoffed this man, and he was right all this time. Now I'm in the lake of fire. All right, now I'm watching my family literally getting, sorry for a vulgar description, but I'm seeing my family getting raped and killed, in prison right in front of my eyes. That's what y'all gonna be thinking, man. All right, I haven't eaten in 2 weeks. All right, I had to resort to eating my own children. That's what y'all niggas gonna be thinking, man. When you eating your own babies, how you should have listened. Cause and in those days, y'all gonna know who the prophets are too. But the Lord is gonna, even if y'all do find us, the Lord is gonna, have our tongues clenched to the roof of our mouths, man. Cause y'all don't deserve that shit, man. It's like you, right, man. It's like you had a choice between two sports teams. All right, you choose this team because you think it looked good. It got the you think it got the best players. You finna get easy win. Why you gotta do nothing? And now this other team is blowing y'all out by 50, and you want to join that team now. Nah, man, stay on that side. Stay on the side of destruction. Okay, bring it up.
This is Proverbs chapter 1 and verse 20. Yeah. Wisdom crieth without, she heard of her voice in the street. She crieth in the chief place of concourse, and the openings of the gates. And in the city, she uttereth her words, saying, that's the prophets out there, and as it's about to go into, trying to get Jake to come back to the Lord. How long will you simple ones will you love simplicity, and the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge? Turn you at my reproof, behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make my words known unto you. Because I have called, and ye have refused, I have stretched out my hand, and no man regarded. Ye have said not at my counsel, it would none of my reproof. I will also laugh at your calamity, and I will mock when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh as a desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. And right, man, so, we out here, preaching now for y'all to come back to the Lord, and y'all don't want to, man. But in that day, when all this stuff is happening, the Lord's going to be laughing at y'all, man. Because it's people that hear this over and over and over, and they deny it and they deny it. Not only do they deny it, they scoff, man. And it's mainly a lot of the prophets' family members are going to die, man, because it be mainly the family members that's doing it. Your family. My dad. Damn, my phone turned off. But you know, it's brothers who was doing all types of stuff before they came into the truth, but their parents kicked them out as soon as they came into the truth, man. Just for being in the truth.
Okay. You had more to say?
I lost my topic because my phone.
Calm, man.
Yeah.
All right, this is Zechariah chapter 13 and verse 8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, said the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. All right, and that those 2 parts are you scoffing ass, ignorant ass, wicked ass, niggas. Okay. Verse 9, and I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord is my power. All right? And that third part, as you guessed, is the elect man who put in that work. All right, who repented. All right, you can't take a nigga serious that, believe, all right, the Big Bang just happened. All right, you can't take a nigga serious that think the Earth is flat, man.
That's crazy. I was just thinking of that this morning.
All right, these. Another thing about not taking these 2/3 niggas serious. You think this nigga got money and he portray himself on social media as that dude. Whole time that dude in the back, in the dark getting his back blown out by dudes. All right, what's that? A rapper, a Boston Rich. He just got exposed for getting pegged, bro. These niggas don't got it, man. These niggas are doomed. All right, but yeah, man, don't take these 2/3 niggas serious, bro. Remember they ladder in. All right, but you had anything else? All right, so with that, I hope this lesson was edifying. We want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Kakodash. Second thing we want to do is give double honors to all the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and the salutations to all your brothers that are pushing this truth with both sincerity and with charity. Shalom, welcome Yasharallah, wa ababa. Shalom, Malcolm, stay faithful.